The VMAs are supposed to be about music, glitz, and memorable performances. But this year, the spotlight didn't come from the stage, it came from the chaos that unfolded behind it. Instead of glamorous photos and acceptance speeches, fans are glued to leaked footage showing a shocking backstage brawl between two names nobody expected to collide, Papoose and Busta Rhymes. It sounds unbelievable, right? Papoose, the rapper often praised for loyalty and composure, allegedly clashed with Busta, a legend whose voice and presence alone command attention. According to insiders, fists flew, voices roared, and hidden cameras captured it all while security scrambled to contain the explosion. But this wasn't just a random scuffle. Whispers claim the tension had been brewing for years, and the VMAs were the stage where it finally boiled over. To really understand the impact, you need to know the players. Papoose isn't usually the center of controversy. For most of his career, he's been known as Remy Ma's solid partner, the husband who stood by her through prison time, career setbacks, and comebacks. But the family man image has always carried cracks. Rumors of tension, jealousies, and grudges followed him quietly. Then there's Busta Rhymes. Hip-hop royalty. His catalog is legendary, his energy unmatched, but his reputation comes with fire. He's had blow-ups, feuds, and a history of refusing to back down. Put these two strong personalities in the same building, and you have a recipe for disaster. Insiders claim the spark didn't start at the VMAs. Reports suggest the two had an earlier run-in at a recording session months ago. One studio engineer told a gossip blog, they exchanged words. It got ugly. Everyone knew it wasn't over. At the time, people brushed it off as another industry rumor. Now it feels like foreshadowing. On VMA night, things seemed fine at first. Busta hit the carpet in one of his bold, eccentric fits, cameras flashing non-stop. Papoose kept it simple and sharp, staying close to Remy backstage. But those nearby said the vibe was tense. One fan with a backstage pass tweeted, "You could just feel something was off." The energy was icy. The moment of eruption, according to whispers, came when Busta cracked a joke, loud enough for others to hear, about loyalty and being in someone's shadow. Many believe it was a dig at Papoose's reputation as Remy's +1. Papoose didn't laugh. He stepped forward. Voices rose. Seconds later, chaos erupted. Leaked footage, though grainy, showed Papoose lunging while Busta's booming voice echoed. Security rushed in, assistants screamed, and equipment clattered to the floor. One witness even said the ground felt like it shook. The internet wasted no time. Within minutes, the footage was everywhere, clipped, slowed down, edited with memes. One viral video added Mortal Kombat sound effects. Another turned Busta's yell into a bass drop. Funny, yes, but behind the laughs came serious questions. What triggered it? Who swung first? And most importantly, what was this really about? Leaks kept pouring in. A supposed staffer text thread claimed Papoose had been sick of constant disrespect, and Busta pushed him too far. Another alleged that Remy screamed at her husband mid-fight, begging him to stop. None of this could be confirmed, but it only fueled the fire. And then came the twist. A new leaked clip appeared with audio. Over the yelling, a voice could be heard saying, "This isn't about tonight. It's about everything you've done." That single line flipped the story upside down. Suddenly, fans believed this wasn't a one-off argument, it was the eruption of something long and ugly, maybe even personal. Speculation exploded. Did Busta sabotage Papoose's career? Was there a betrayal nobody knew about? Theories ranged from stolen beats to family drama. Some even whispered about possible money disputes or broken deals. Industry figures threw fuel on the fire. A producer tweeted, "Y'all don't even know half of it. This beef been cooking for years." Another rapper chimed in, cryptically writing, "Some bridges can't be rebuilt." Meanwhile, gossip blogs churned out their own investigations. One claimed to have documents showing Busta filed complaints against Papoose earlier this year. Another posted a so-called leaked memo about a failed business partnership between the two, hinting at money problems and betrayal. Were these real? Probably not, but the internet didn't care. Fans split into camps. Hashtags #Team Papoose and #Team Busta trended. Memes painted Papoose as the underdog, the man finally demanding respect, while others crowned Busta the unbeatable giant. Twitter users even created mock fight scorecards, treating the clash like an official boxing match. TikTok turned it into theater. Creators reenacted the fight with wigs and baggy jackets, screaming Busta's ad-libs while fake Papoose threw wild punches. But behind the comedy, darker questions kept rising. That line, "It's about everything you've done," lingered in everyone's mind. Some fans argued this was about respect. Papoose has long been labeled the supportive husband, while Remy took the spotlight. Maybe he snapped at being minimized once again. Others said jealousy played a role, two alphas refusing to bow. And of course, the conspiracy crowd insisted it was staged, designed to overshadow other drama at the VMAs. Regardless of the theory, the fallout was immediate. Blogs plastered the fight on front pages. Fans stopped talking about performances and focused entirely on the chaos. Old clips of Busta's past outbursts resurfaced. Stories of Papoose's temper from the underground rap scene reappeared. Suddenly, the fight felt less like an accident and more like the inevitable collision of two strong personalities. And yet, nobody truly knows what triggered it. Was it a joke gone wrong? A business betrayal? Something personal that spilled out in the worst possible place? One thing's for sure, the VMAs may never live this down. The awards show will be remembered not for music but for fists, shouts, and one haunting phrase, "This isn't about tonight." The fight has now become a cultural moment, a reminder that behind the glitz of Hollywood events, there are grudges, insecurities, and egos waiting to erupt. The internet thrives on chaos, and in this case, it got exactly what it wanted. Because in hip-hop, and especially in entertainment, moments like this don't fade easily. They become etched in history, shaping reputations, feeding gossip, and leaving everyone wondering, what other secrets are hiding behind the stage curtains? The VMAs were supposed to shine as a night of music and celebration, but instead, the event collapsed into chaos. What fans expected to be about performances and trophies turned into a storm of fists, leaked clips, and wild speculation. Suddenly, the headlines weren't about the artists on stage, but about a fight backstage that pulled the entire industry into the spotlight. The clash between Papoose and Busta Rhymes wasn't just an argument. It felt like years of tension boiling over in one explosive moment. Papoose, usually seen as the loyal partner standing behind Remy Ma, shocked everyone by charging into a fight. Busta, known for his powerful presence and temper, wasn't about to back down. The VMAs were supposed to shine as a night of music and celebration, but instead, the event collapsed into chaos. What fans expected to be about performances and trophies turned into a storm of fists, leaked clips, and wild speculation. Suddenly, the headlines weren't about the artists on stage, but about a fight backstage that pulled the entire industry into the spotlight. The clash between Papoose and Busta Rhymes wasn't just an argument. It felt like years of tension boiling over in one explosive moment. Papoose, usually seen as the loyal partner standing behind Remy Ma, shocked everyone by charging into a fight. Busta, known for his powerful presence and temper, wasn't about to back down. Witnesses described the scene as security struggling, assistants screaming, and hidden cameras capturing it all. The internet made the situation worse. Fans slowed down leaked footage, turned it into memes, and built theories around every word. Some swore Busta insulted Papoose's loyalty. Others believed Remy Ma herself was the spark, after a grainy clip showed her shouting, "Not here, not now." Overnight, What seemed like a personal fight became a triangle of rumors and speculation. Sponsors were furious, critics blasted the VMAs for losing control, and the show's reputation began to crumble. But the biggest twist came with the final uncut security video. It didn't just show fists flying. It revealed Papoose screaming, "You ruined everything for me," while Busta shouted back, "You did this to yourself." That single exchange changed the conversation. Was this about pride, betrayal, or something much deeper? And then came the chilling detail, the shadowy figure in the corner, calmly recording everything. Fans now wonder if this person is the real puppet master behind the scandal. Because one thing is clear, this wasn't just a fight. It was a crack in the industry's polished surface, hinting at secrets powerful enough to bring it all down.